Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. It is no longer a secret. It is now clear, and I can authoritatively give you verified information that yes, it is clear that William Ruto and Raila Odinga have had a handshake. Whether you like it or not, it's now confirmed. It's a handshake. And the result from that handshake is William Ruto is bringing Raila Odinga to take up the space of Rigathi Gachagua. True, those are facts. This is not an innuendo. This is not propaganda. These are verified information. According to Intel, President William Ruto met with at least 60 members of parliament from the Mount Kenya region on Wednesday evening this week. Wednesday evening this week. And where they met is not State House, it's not in an hotel. I will expose to you. Ruto held a 4-hour meeting with the leaders to prepare them for a looming incorporation of Azimio leader Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, according to the information I have, William Ruto meeting the 60 MPs from the Mount Kenya region is telling them, listen, you are my members of parliament. I want to tell you the truth. Rigathi is no longer with me. Ruto is admitting before the MPs, Rigathi is no longer with me. And he tells them, Rigathi is not communicating the government agenda as it should be. Rigathi can't be able to communicate the number of roads the government is intending to do. Rigathi cannot communicate the funding in schools or what the Kenya Kwanza is planning to do in education. Rigathi, that's Ruto telling the members of parliament. Rigathi can't be able to communicate a government agenda properly. Instead, he is opposing the very same government he is ruling. Now, Ruto, the way Uhuru Kenyatta felt when Ruto was campaigning on top of vehicles is the same way Ruto is feeling when Gachagua is campaigning on top of vehicles. Malipo ni hapa duniani. I want to tell people, there are no sins you do on earth that will go unpunished. The very same sword you use against others is the very same sword that is going to be used against you. Ruto alitoroka serikali and left Uhuru to foot himself with the Jubilee government. Ruto opposed the very Jubilee government that he was serving. Ruto campaigned against the very same Jubilee government that he served. The same is happening with Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi is opposing the very same Kenya Kwanza government that is leading. The way Uhuru felt that time is the very same way Ruto is feeling today. Waswahili wakasema, mufanyie mwenzio kile ambacho ungependa pia ufanyiwe. do unto others that which you could wish them to do unto you. The same madharau Ruto gave Uhuru Kenyatta is the same madharau Rigathi is giving Ruto. So Ruto says he's getting it very difficult to control State House and to go out to the public to communicate the government agenda. That is why he is bringing in Raila Odinga to help him run government. The same thing Uhuru did. Uhuru said, huyu naibu wangu simuoni, sasa nimeenda kuleta huyu mzee akuje kunisaidia. That's what Uhuru said. So the very same script is being applied on William Ruto. So according to the information, William Ruto held a meeting in one of the MP's compound in Runda, and Ruto told them that it's no longer secret. The MP who attended the meeting said this, but he requested anonymity. He, the president, expressed his frustrations at the conduct of his deputy and informed us of his intention to bring Raila into the government. He said his deputy does not communicate government agenda and programs to the people, and that when he speaks, he only opposes the government he is serving. The MP said, listen, Kenyans, as I've been saying, we Kenyans are the people who are stupid. We Kenyans. Why? We forget too fast. We forget too fast. Uhuru Kenyatta had a handshake with Raila Odinga, or maybe, let me start from Kibaki. Kibaki made a nusu mkate with Raila Odinga. Kenyans, we forgot. The same chaos repeated in 2017. After the chaos repeated themselves, people were killed in push for electoral justice. Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta made a handshake. Na wakaita serikali handshake government. Wakenya, we still forgot. Tukasahau kabisa. Tumerudi 2022. Uchaguzi imefanyika. Ruto ameenda State House. Tumeenda maandamano. Watu wamekufa. And tumesahau. Now, tunaambiwa it's a government of national unity. 2007, the families that lost their loved ones, up to date, they have never received justice. They have never been compensated. Walishikwa, wakarushwa in the dustbin. Kenya moved on. 2017, Wakenya wakakufa. Those families, up to now, they have never received justice. Wakabebwa kwa dustbin. Kenya ikasonga mbele. 2022, now 2023 maandamano. Now 2024 ya Gen Zs. Wakenya wamekufa. Families have lost their loved ones. Wamebebwa, wamewekwa kwa dustbin. Politicians now wanatuambia, we are now forming a government of national unity. Wakenya, I want to ask you, kwa moyo wa upendo, mimi nimekuwa diehard wa Raila Odinga, ni sawa, I agree. And Raila has done enough to this country, I agree. But why tunatumiwa sisi wa Kenya? Kwa nini tunatumiwa sisi as a stepping stone to give people jobs? Mbona tunatumiwa vibaya na wanasiasa and we forget? And by the way, we shall also, if we are not careful, hii nayo tutasahau. We shall forget this. Na kura zenye zinakuja tena, then the same happens. Mimi kwa maoni yangu, Raila Odinga has done enough to this country. Akwende nyumbani apumzike. Kama amekubali kuingia kwa serikali ya Ruto, wakufe na yeye. Raila asirudi tena kwetu sisi wa Kenya. Amefanya yala amefanya ni sawa, alituletea katiba ni sawa, hatukatai. We agree and we thank him. But mahali imefika, kama amekata kauli ya kuungana na serikali ya Ruto, sawa, yeye wacha ingie, ni maisha yake. Lakini asiwahi tena katika taifa la Kenya kukanyaga tena, kurudi kuambia wa Kenya twende maandamano. Asiwahi. Akae kando, tusafishe Kenya. Raila should stay aside. From today henceforth, he should not speak anything to do with demonstrations. He should keep silent. Anyamaze kama maji ya mtungi. God bless you. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.